Glasses.
Mics are
you
live.
look like
We
a
are live.
Hey, we are live!
Whoa. Come on, Joey. Come on. On your toes. On your toes.
All right.
Early. It's early.
I know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
All right, so big deal. Ostrich is not going to be in today. He's got to prep for some other stuff. Let's get a round of applause. So I'll be taking over for him this morning, reading topics, kind of discussing things. We got Dante filling in for Johnny.
Hello.
So
Johnny
without
doing?
further ado, Big Nick.
Dead. Work.
Oh my God, he's dead.
No, he's
Big
upstairs.
Nick, hit us with some intro. What episode we got? Get us going.
All right. I would like to thank Nut for taking over for Ostrich today. If it was up to me, I would have him take over permanently, but that's out of my pay grade. And Johnny, we'll see you next week. We got episode 219 on that fucking Blossos.
Bang.
On the block.
You just put that over there, please.
Oh,
Sorry.
Put it in my face. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, just throw it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. We had a brand new snack time come out last night. It was the People's Choice Beef Jerky. So go ahead and check that out. Joey, nice job editing that.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you go ahead and check that out. And we've got
job,
a
Joey.
couple of
Thank you.
videos coming out today. At
Yeah.
12 o'clock, we've got Flaming Hot Fridays coming out. And I'm not going to tell you what they tried. You have to go over and check that out yourself.
Sexy fuckers did that.
And at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our classic mugshots come out. And as most of you know, this is 4th of July weekend, celebrating our independence.
Let's go.
Thank God we have our independence from Casey. He's a fucking loser. But on a serious note, it is Independence Day weekend. We hope you enjoy it with your family and friends. We wish you all a happy 4th of July. And we have a special video coming out at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, because at Lumberland today, we are doing our own hot dog eating contest. We've got 5 brave contestants. We've got Joey, we've got Mike, we've got Colin, we've got Ben, and we've got Dante participating. And yours truly is hosting the show.
4 of them are right here.
Yes, 4 of them are right here.
were in it there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
That's also. I think
How you guys feeling about this?
I have my money on Mike. I have my money on Mike.
I got my money on
Joey's
myself.
like, my whole life just ended.
I'm
going
significantly
for
bigger than the other contestants. Like, that gives me some advantage. And that's out the window now.
Do we have any sleepers, or Mike? Are you?
He's a runaway favorite.
Yeah.
He's a
What
runaway
are the odds? What are the odds on
I'd
that?
say odds are minus 200 Mike, then probably we're around the same. Then probably Ben.
Is that a fat joke?
You were not.
What a stupid thing to say. That's
Joey.
crazy.
Come on, you just fueled him. Now I'm down to like minus probably like 120. Because now Joe, you're just a little fire.
Joey, you
under
were
Joey's
not
ass.
sounding confident at all yesterday
Joey
when we were
said he
talking
wouldn't get
about it.
past 7 yesterday.
Dude, 7 is this?
Dude, it's 10 minutes. You guys
10 minutes.
have no
Yeah, I
idea.
think
You
I
guys are
have
going to
to.
feel like shit after 5.
Good. Fuck good. I welcome that.
Yeah.
I welcome that.
Okay.
I've been thinking I didn't sleep last night thinking about this. You know that?
I was dreaming about weenus.
I watched Joey Chestnut videos all fucking night.
And you know what I did? I didn't stress.
Joey
I didn't
Chestnut
trust
I was watching
you
videos
know,
on how to down glizzies.
and you know what's funny is that we were talking about this. You guys were criticizing this strategy. I said go dog then bun. Joey Chestnut was going 3 dogs at once and going right for the bun after.
Oh my God.
The best hot dog
just
eater in
give
the
me the
world
bun.
was doing that.
Speaking
Joey.
of the best,
Oh.
let's announce it.
what a
MLB
transition.
All-Star starters were announced.
Yeah, they
You guys hear
were.
about this?
Yes.
So I'm going to break it down. We
And the
got
Bogarts.
in the AL, we got for a catcher, we got Salvador Perez. First base, got Vladdy. No shockers there. Second base, Marcus Semien. Shortstop, Nick. Who is it?
And the Bogarts.
Third base, we got Rafi. Outfield, Teoscar Hernandez. Is that
Yeah,
that's his name?
yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard of him.
Me neither.
Got Mike Trout, Aaron Judge,
Dave.
and then DH got Shohei Ohtani. How do you like that?
That's
What do you
crazy.
think of that?
For
If it
DH,
was up to fucking Johnny, he'd say Johnny should start the fucking game.
I'd like to quickly touch upon Salvador Perez and how consistently nasty he is, and
Yeah.
you don't really hear about him because he's
So
in
you
Kansas City.
think he's up in
It's
the
not the
consideration with
rules.
Yachty and some of the greats?
Oh yeah. Oh
You're
yeah.
getting some old catchers this year. Because
Buster-
Buster Posey
Yeah.
is the.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, it really just comes down to being a veteran catcher. Yeah.
That's right.
All right, NLs, we got, like we just said, Buster at catcher. First base, we got Freddy Freeman.
Buster
He's pretty
Terry.
consistent. Talk about consistency.
Yeah.
Where'd he come from?
He's nasty.
Second base, got Adam Frazier. Shortstop, Fernando Tatis, no
Heard of him.
no shocker there. Third base, Nolan Arenado. I mean, this is pretty much
Yeah.
Who's the
you know,
second
runaway.
baseman? I don't know. Who that is.
Second
Adam
base,
Frazier.
Adam Frazier. Haven't really heard much of him. Where's
Who's he play
what
for?
team's he on?
Isn't he on the?
Who's he played for?
No.
This is where we
what
need
team is
Johnny.
he on?
Oh no, Adam Frazier is the Mariners.
Mariners?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look
That's
it
the
up.
NL, though.
think you're right.
You said he was.
No, we're in the.
This is the NL now.
Seattle.
He is on the.
And then
Pittsburgh
outfield, we
Pirates.
got
Holy.
He's on the Pirates.
Pirates.
Yeah, the Mariners
Outfield,
are
we got
AL.
Ronald Acuna Jr.,
Yeah.
Jesse Winker, and Nick
to me.
Castellanos. I think that's his first All-Star appearance.
A lot of young guys here.
Thinks so.
Yeah, a lot of young guys. So who we taking to win the All-Star game based on these two lineups?
What about the outfield of the NL? Is Mookie Betts not there?
No.
Nope.
What?
No Dodgers
What?
made it.
Nope.
No Dodgers made
They
it.
should
Well,
be
starters at least.
No starter.
Oh, but there's a Dodgers there.
There
Well,
has
they
to
haven't
be.
announced. They haven't announced the full roster.
Yeah.
Just the
No
starters.
starters.
Does the MLB All-Star game mean anything anymore, or did they get rid of that?
It did.
Home field advantage?
Doesn't it-
Home field advantage.
It used to be
It's still
home
home
field
field
advantage.
Still is?
They had
Okay.
thought about getting rid of it, but it's
Yeah.
still home field
Oh, it
advantage.
is?
Yep.
No, it should stay like that. Something to play for.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too. No, I mean
Actually,
it's
makes
like
the game
that's
useful.
why like the NBA All-Star games like
Ugh.
over the years have been awful because they're not playing for anything. They're just going and just no playing, no defense, just shooting the ball around and stuff. These guys actually play
It's
for
a
something.
circus
Yeah, it's
on a court.
yeah, exactly. But to answer your question, I'm probably gonna go AL. I think they have a stack. I mean, Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Shohei, Devers,
Yeah.
Bogart, Vlad. I mean, they got guys
I'm going
swinging
AL.
the bat there. Oh
The
my
one thing I
God.
will say about the NL is they got some good arms.
Hey,
So
you got
they'll
some
run out
good
some good arms there. But yeah, I mean, the AL, based upon this lineup.
That'll be a good game.
The real question is, will Shohei hit and pitch in the game?
No.
I would
Yes.
really want to
No,
see
you
that.
won't.
That'd be so
You don't think so, Mike?
Nah.
No.
Should
I
they?
don't think the
Should they?
Angels
allow
will allow it.
Should they? I was gonna
inning.
say, would they allow that? The Angels?
I don't know.
Also, for that to happen, you have to do like really weird lineup stuff, I'm pretty sure.
He would only pitch
Well,
like
it's,
an
it's,
inning
in
though.
an, it's in an NL park, so they're. Wait a minute. So they are doing DHs even though it's in an NL park?
I think they always do
I don't. I think
DHs.
they just scrubbed the whole NL AL for the
Gotcha.
as far as DH.
It's up there.
So
Do the Angels have a shot at doing anything this year?
no.
No.
They're playing
Yeah,
so
that's
much
true.
better
So,
without
I
Trout
mean,
than
would
them.
they really object if Shohei was putting on a show?
Probably
You know what I mean?
Shepard.
I mean, it's an investment.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
I mean,
that's
it's
all it
not
really
like,
comes
you
down
know,
to.
oh man, like we're gonna like be playing in October. We need him.
You still don't
You know what I
want
mean?
them to get hurt.
Yeah, the Angels are 39, 41, and 4th in the AL West. So
Okay.
9 games back first. Okay.
Here's the thing, all right? And I have absolutely nothing against Mike Trout before I start. Zero. Great player. Don't
think
know
I-
the guy, so can't speak on his character, but he's a great player. Why the fuck
'Cause
is he a starter?
Because he's been hurt all year.
And he's been hurt for the last 2 months.
I'm
It's
with
like
you there.
it's
it's just bullshit.
He's in on
the
reputation.
LeBron James thing.
Yeah.
Like, he's still the
it's
best
good.
player
It's
in
good
the
for the
league,
game. It's good for the.
regardless.
It's good for the face of the game.
I
That's all
know
it really is.
this is fan voting, but is it 100% fan voting? Is
Yeah.
that how you get?
Yeah. I think when it
That
comes
makes
down to,
sense.
I think,
that makes sense.
what is it, backups or whatever you call them?
Reserves.
Yeah,
Reserves.
reserves. Thank you. I think that's picked by players, right?
Is it?
Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
have no
on that.
idea.
I'm pretty
honestly.
sure
I
reserves.
didn't even know the starters were
Hopefully we
100%
can get
fan vote.
Yeah.
JD in there.
I don't really like
I'm
that.
not really a fan of
see.
100% fan voting.
No, I don't like that at
Because you
all.
can literally just vote in anyone.
Here's the thing. Mike Trout is a starter. He's not playing in the game.
Yeah.
So someone else
So
is going to have to be
they'll call
a
someone
starter.
up.
Oh,
yeah.
she's still hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, he's been out for.
I didn't
He's
know
been
that.
out for
Okay,
two
yeah, so
months.
like he
May.
shouldn't be a starter. Okay, gotcha.
Alex Verdugo.
No, I mean if he was still playing and playing the way he was before he got hurt,
Oh,
there's no
right.
fucking question.
I mean,
But
we're not even having that discussion.
that's-
But
he
hasn't
just
played
hasn't
since
been
May.
playing. I'm with
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
it.
don't feel guys that are hurt shouldn't get recognized as all-star stars or
I mean,
anything
you
like
literally,
that.
that means you're literally an all-star when you were literally sitting on the bench.
Does he have a streak going of like consecutive All-Star starts?
He's been an
Probably his whole
all-star for most of
Yeah.
his
So I mean,
career. I'll
is
look it up.
that part of it? You know, like keeping that
Yeah.
alive.
Money too, because in contracts, like you make all-star games, you get bonuses and stuff
Yeah, but
like
you
that.
did, but he didn't earn it this year.
He wasn't an all-star last year. He wasn't an
Really?
all-star last
Was
year.
he
2020.
So he was hurt again?
Well, there was no all-star.
53
I don't
games.
think there was an all-star
was there
game.
not an all-star game?
I don't know if
last
there
year?
was an
yeah,
all-star
okay.
game last year.
It's a great point.
The only year
Good
that
if
he
it wasn't.
the only year that he
So 60
wasn't
games, so-
Yeah.
Wow, this is actually crazy. The only year that he wasn't an All-Star was his rookie year, but I'm just looking at his awards. He's been a top 5 MVP candidate
Every year
except for his first year. And he only played 40 games his first year.
That's
And last year he
such a
came 5th, and that's the lowest he's finished his entire career. That's absurd.
the lowest is 5th.
Yeah, and that was last
The
year
guy's gross.
in a short season.
I saw
Guy can play, man.
Ridiculous.
TikTok today, and it was about the Angels and like better players. And in the comment section, there's this guy saying that he would take Shohei Ohtani over Mike Trout any day of the year, and that Mike Trout is an overrated baseball player.
I would literally like to take this person and throw him off the building.
See, those are just uneducated
That's a
opinions.
ridiculous statement to make.
They're just
He's like, if you
uneducated
look at the
opinions
stats,
because
Mike Trout is severely overrated.
No, I just looked at his stats.
Just
I just
looked
looked
at
at
the
his
stats.
stats.
Really?
look at his
Really
stats. He's on
overrated.
pace to be one of the greatest of all time,
Yep.
if not like top 5.
This is like the idiot who fucking said I was listening to EEI on the way home.
Oh, WEI. There's your first mistake. That company should go down under.
I
Oh my
only did
God.
that because
They're so bad.
I
but-
can't stand
yeah.
commercials in the car, so
Nah.
I turn the radio
Fair
thing
enough.
back
All
and
right.
forth, so I
Right,
just, whatever. And I was just listening to something. They were talking about Devers because this is how I found out about Devers being the third baseman. And they had a guy call in, and they're like, "Yeah, they should trade him. Great value right now." And I'm like, "Who are you gonna trade him for?
I love that.
Yeah.
I
Who are
love
you gonna trade him for?"
I love the
Boston-
crowd that jumps on. He's doing good. We have to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Like,
If that's not Boston sports in a nutshell.
Dude, Boston's
Trade
sports.
Yeah, what are you
Trade
gonna
value,
He
get
said,
rid
"You
of
should
him.
get a starting pitcher." I'm like,
No.
Yeah, so who you gonna put at third base?
Yeah, exactly.
"Well, not only that, but
Then we're
you have
out
a
of it. Then we're out
23-year-old
of
third
We'll throw a
baseman."
bucket of balls.
Yeah,
over
right.
third.
Just like-
All-star 23-year-old third baseman. Joe, you okay? I'm good. Yeah, no, that's just
didn't have a
ridiculous.
Jerry after a
First,
Oh my
Just
goodness.
practicing.
Oh, I'm roasting this. Oh, I'm roasting you guys.
yeah, Nick said that
Nick's doing the
he's
grilling.
so Colin's gonna be the one grilling the hot dogs, and Nick's gonna be the one grilling us the entire time
man.
while we're eating.
You want to talk about betting odds? Over under for how many dick jokes are made?
Whatever it is, I'll hammer the over.
69. Spoiler alert, it's the over.
All right, moving on.
Spoiler is sealed.
University of Miami's QB De'Ara King has already made 20,000 endorsements, has over 50 offers from brands.
Good.
Let's go.
He's not
yo,
even
guys
Think about
good.
this.
What the
What
fuck?
is he? He's a Miami.
This guy's not even good.
I don't know,
This
man.
is how it's gonna
This
be.
is what's gonna happen.
Barstool started this thing
Yeah,
yesterday.
Barstool.
Barstool athletes.
Yeah, okay, what is that?
They're
So
gonna
now
sponsor-
they're literally endorsing like a ton of college athletes and like giving them a platform to like make money and like
Oh.
showcase themselves. And
They're
they're
so
like
smart.
they accepted applications and they literally got
I saw it all
tens
over
of
Twitter,
thousands.
yeah.
Some of my friends that are college athletes were tweeting at him, like responding with pictures of
Yeah.
themselves, saying like, "Oh, do you need this? Do you
Why
need
not,
that?"
right?
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy,
insane.
but it's awesome. I'm so happy that college players are actually getting the chance to do this
Ecstatic.
shit now. Like it should have always been like this. NCAA is fucking should be ashamed of themselves.
So De'Ara King is
Yeah,
already
I mean,
getting
going off
20
that,
grand.
Art,
Are
it
we
said,
kidding
reports
me?
say Arch Manning could make a fortune as a freshman in college following new college rule.
Oh my god, he's gonna
Manning.
make a shit ton.
He's
of
gonna
money.
make a lot of money.
Is he not even in college yet?
No, he's high school still.
High school.
Just wait till Bronny. Just wait till
Bronny signed with he
You have to
has
do- you
a
have to do
deal
one
with
year.
the Nelk Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He signed an
one.
endorsement deal with the Nelk Boys yesterday.
Who?
Bronny James. Bronny James.
What?
Their new beer, Happy Dad or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He's like one of their
Oh,
like.
this is gonna get.
probably-
Yeah,
He's a
that's what I'm
sophomore in
saying.
high school.
He's in high school and he's promoting a beer company.
This is gonna get
Yikes.
wild.
Yikes.
And
See, there's
he
going to
wa-
be so much backlash from this as well. I mean, it's
Oh.
great, but it's also you're gonna have
It
to
might
find
get a
it.
little out of hand at some
You're just
point.
gonna see
Yeah.
the players just throwing money. at
BYU
random shit.
BYU put out a statement saying their
Sponsored by
athletes can't
Trojan
promote
Man.
alcohol, drugs, coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
certain brands they can't like.
BYU does
Trojan
not
Man?
run on dunks.
Probably. I want to look
Oh,
up where
yeah.
it is. Definitely not
Dude,
condoms.
BYU guys.
Right about that.
Oh yeah,
Take
so
it easy,
it's
guys.
prohibiting players from promoting alcohol,
Take it easy.
alcohol, tobacco, tobacco.
That's the British way to say it.
that's
Tobacco.
Tobacco. Smashing.
See?
Smashing.
Now, BYU, oddly enough, they are allowed to promote soaking, though.
Johnny, put it back down to zero.
Put it back down to zero
I
on
was
the
gonna.
board.
We're talking about BYU.
I was thinking it, and I was like, I'm not gonna say because I'm sure they're at a good number.
No, we're only at
No, I think we're at 2.
Put it to zero.
we said it. Kevin said it the other day, but it was out of
Here it
context.
comes.
He didn't mean it the way he did.
John,
Here he
I
comes.
haven't even said it in over a week. I thought you were out.
Joey, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm very sorry you had to do this today.
I am
Of all
too.
days, on Casey's day nonetheless.
It is Casey's day.
Why is it
He's not
Casey's
here.
day?
Because it's Casey's day,
It's just
Joey.
Casey's day.
Guys, this happened a couple times. Why is it Casey's day?
I brought it up one day because he was mad at me for having side conversations, and it really just stuck in it.
It's Casey's day?
It's just Casey's day on
Casey's
Friday.
day.
I got all frazzled and wrapped.
Yeah,
Really
it
just
sounds
stuck.
like
Okay, so they can't do alcohol, tobacco,
Sorry, yeah.
gambling, adult
No doing
entertainment.
the tobaccos.
So none of that in
Or the
coffee.
soaking. We've already got it out of the
Yeah,
water.
we can say and no soaking.
Coffee's insane.
And no soaking.
Coffee is insane, dude. Just calm
So you
down,
can't. So
you
they
guys.
can't drink coffee at BYU, or as a
Why can't
Mormon,
they
you
drink
guys
coffee?
drink coffee.
That's a great
So they
question.
can't drink bang if they can't bang, so they can't have a bang either?
Technically, it's
They
a
can't
drug, I
bang
guess,
and they
right?
can't drink.
That's how
Bang
it
is
works,
just
I guess.
caffeine.
You know what else is a drug?
So as is
Breathing
coffee.
air, I guess, for them. Gee Louise.
Yeah.
I could never. I
Ew,
could never.
Jay
I could
Louise.
never survive at a school like that. I wouldn't last
Jeez
a day.
Louise. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, if I got a
come
full right
on.
there, I might have to decline.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a terrible time. Like that sounds like an awful 4-year college experience.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
What do you do?
So just to wrap up this topic, just to wrap.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Just to wrap up this topic about the NCAA,
Can't fuck.
a Boston-based footwear company, Slide, announces exclusive 72-hour collab with Kentucky basketball player Kellen Grady. So guys are already getting footwear deals. I mean, you knew this was coming, right?
72-hour. That's pretty cool. Just like a couple.
Yeah, just 3
For a
days.
couple days. Yeah.
We'll see how it works.
I'm sponsored by this company for the weekend.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm up for it.
not?
Big Nick,
good
will you
idea.
take a footwear deal?
I'll take a footwear deal.
Who do you
Yeah.
think? Who do you think the first athlete's going to be that gets like a big time like Nike to this
Ronnie
like
James.
Hong
Johnny
Bronny
Juzang.
could be a big one.
When's he gonna get a college?
Mikey Williams.
Ronnie?
Yeah, how old is he?
He's like 16
yeah,
now.
he's like right
he's
around
gonna
the
be
corner.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be a junior in high school next year. He's not even like the top of his class. He's like top 25.
He like
but-
hurt his.
There's actually a
he
kid
hurt
from
his
around here who was
ACL.
ahead of him in the same class.
Really?
TJ Powers, he's at Worcester Academy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
His
Worcester
dad's a
Academy's
great guy. Great guy.
Great guy.
good guy.
Yeah, good guy,
You love
good
to hear
guy.
You know what
that.
I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, his dad used to like he was like my quarterback coach in high school.
You know that he's a big time basketball prospect.
Oh yeah,
TJ, right?
he's huge. Yeah, yeah.
What's his
He's like,
position?
and I'm not
He's-
Peach, I'm not
he's a
trying to be
big
funny.
kid.
Big
But he's
kid.
like 6'9".
He's like
Really?
yeah,
He's
yeah.
fucking
But he can
huge.
like shoot and shit.
Wow.
He's the real deal.
Good for him.
He's ahead of Bronny James in the
Yeah.
top 25
Yeah,
ranks.
yeah, probably.
Real
Brian
deal.
Brian James is
Brian
not
James-
that he's not good, but like you know,
like gold
he's
star.
LeBron.
I like that we're calling him Bronny James.
Isn't his name LeBron James Jr.?
It is.
Yeah.
So,
and
did
people
you-
call
do you
him
ever
Bronny.
see
I've
it?
just never heard him
The
together.
number- the
Bronny
number
James.
thing?
I
I
like
love
that.
Did you ever
That
see
rolls.
the thing where he picked his number and he's like number 0 and people are like, why is he like not where his dad's
Oh.
number? He's like, I don't want to be I don't want to be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh, like
dude,
I don't want
name's
people to
LeBron
associate
James
I don't want
Jr.
people
I
to
mean,
associate
come
like,
on.
bro,
you
like
got
that. It's like-
James Jr.
It's like,
on your
oh,
back.
LeBron James Jr. Who
Didn't
the
think that
hell's
one
kid is
through.
that?
But it's okay.
I wonder whose
That's
kid
one of
that
my
is.
favorite things.
Like, just because he's 23, like that's ridiculous.
Ronnie would be good.
But yeah, I
Gotta
don't
stay
know.
off the
I'm trying to think of like college athletes that would make a big sign big deals. Like guys like Trevor Lawrence just missed out on it. He would have made a boatload of money.
Yeah.
Like,
we
who-
were
who,
talking about
college
it.
football wise is like still.
There, I mean, who's around still now?
Spencer Rattler can get one.
Who's the new
True.
Who's the new
Oklahoma
Alabama
QB?
quarterback?
I have no idea
no
to be
idea.
honest with you.
Alabama quarter. Do you know who the new
He's-
Alabama
he was
QB
there.
is? He was
No.
there. Yeah, I forget what his name was. I know we talked about
There's
this yesterday.
no, I mean, coming into the year right now anyway, unless we're forgetting somebody, I don't think there's like a college superstar quarterback right now.
Yeah,
like
I
not
haven't
like
heard
Rattler's going
Trevor.
number 1.
I think Clemson has a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about. They're like, yeah,
He
this
was
guy
the
could be better than
backup
Trevor Lawrence.
this year. He was really good.
It's not that big kid, right?
I don't remember
He's
what his name
Hawaiian.
is.
Yeah, I thought he was. Oh no, cause so he might be in his senior year already.
I think
He was. I think he was a
senior.
junior last year.
I'm not
Or maybe
sure.
a red shirt.
Yeah, he
Fucking
filled in
knows.
when Trevor Lawrence got
Big
COVID.
kid, yeah,
Almost
yeah.
beat Notre Dame.
Yes, yeah. I'll find his name.
When I asked you guys yesterday, like which college player do you think could have made the most money? You know, if this rule was effective for them, you guys like Reggie Bush. We were
Oh,
saying
yeah.
like
Give him
Johnny
a
Manziel,
back.
Trevor Lawrence. Honest to God, and this is like more recent, but like I think Zion Williamson would have made so.
Probably. Yeah.
No, because he signed a $90 million shoe deal before he even played in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was wearing Nike shoes, and God knows Nike was paying him to wear those shoes when he was playing.
My only rebuttals.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Josh.
Just my only rebuttals would be Tebow and Manziel.
Tebow,
because of
the
like
Money Manziel thing.
football in the South. Like it's just your market's so big.
You know what? I'm gonna top your Tebow one. If LeBron James
Went to
was
college.
coming up
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
time,
Sure.
1,000% would have destroyed it.
So this is also going to be the interesting debate when, most colleges have sponsorships, right? So if you go to a college that's sponsored by Nike and all of your gear is sponsored by Nike, but then you get a shoe deal, right? And a shoe deal is with Adidas or something like that. Where's the line going to be drawn?
I'm sure the
between-
college is allowed to say no.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of
trumps
no
it.
compete clauses
Yeah,
and
exactly.
shit like that. Can you imagine having to turn down like a $50 million shoe deal?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my
exactly.
college said no.
My college
Say,
won't
fuck
let.
my college, give me the $50 million.
Yeah, transferred.
Calling DJ Ugalele.
Yeah,
The quarterback.
Yeah, for Clemson, he's nasty.
All right, staying in football, Steelers' Devin Bush says grown men shouldn't be on TikTok. Then he finally gets reminded that Juju Smith-Schuster and other teammates are on the social media app.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like he's talking out of his ass then, huh?
When I read that,
exactly what I said.
when I read that and it said Devin Bush said that, I was like, wait a minute, isn't he on the Steelers?
He knew exactly what he was saying.
He's riling up Juju. Yeah, I mean,
Juju's an absolute clown for doing what he did last year.
I just think the whole thing is stupid when they're in the locker room and they're doing the dances after the games
Take
like
that
that.
off social media, keep it between your team.
Yeah, I mean
Don't
that stuff's
dance on
ridiculous.
other people's
Dancing on logos, like yeah.
That's terrible.
Browns will be Browns. Yeah, you idiot.
I like Juju. Like, I think he's very good and, like, whatever, but
Exactly.
don't do stupid shit like that.
That guy's gonna go Hollywood. He's gonna go Hollywood. He cares
Yeah.
more about his image than football.
Nobody wanted
Yeah.
to sign him this offseason.
Yeah.
That's why he went back to Pittsburgh.
He could have went to Kansas City and the
Kansas City and
Ravens
Baltimore.
had
I
offers.
have no idea why he wouldn't sign with Kansas.
I don't know, like
Way less
the money.
money.
The money wasn't that much. I think it was
I
only
think-
like $1 million less to go to Kansas City.
He got a couple million.
You're taking
more to go
a
to
decreased
Baltimore.
role there.
Yeah, You're not the guy.
Yeah, but like you're on Kansas
You're like
City.
the fifth option.
He should have gone to
But you got a
Baltimore.
fucking has-been in fucking Roethlisberger.
I get it, but you can ride Pat Mahomes' coattails. You can try to make some money off of that.
That's true,
You know
that's
what
true,
I mean?
yeah.
Baltimore, you'd be number
I hate
one
Baltimore
automatically.
would have been a good. I mean, Lamar Jackson. I mean, I'm still not
Yeah.
100% sold on him
See
as
the
a
whole thing
quarterback.
where
But
they don't allow press to videotape him or take pictures of him throwing.
who? Lamar
Lamar?
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
They probably don't want to expose him
Because he still
because
like,
he
can't throw
still
a
can't
football.
throw a football. Yeah. Respect
Can you
you guys.
imagine that guy who won an MVP and won a Heisman?
He won an MVP, dude. I mean, the guy's amazing on his feet. Phenomenal runner. As a
Good athlete.
quarterback,
Can't throw all that well.
I wouldn't want him throwing on my
He's a
team.
good blocker.
All right, next topic. I'm really excited about this one. Flying car prototype pulls off successful 35-minute test flight between airports.
Oh,
No
We have a video of this?
Do we have a video?
Are we calling it a
We don't have a video?
test flight or a test drive?
Well,
I'd say test flight.
Based upon the picture, I'm pretty excited about this.
Well, technically it was driving and then it.
I mean,
and
right?
it's much like a plane does.
Flying over 495,
That's true.
like no more
That's a good point.
hour and a half drive.
I wish.
Back home on Friday.
Yeah, but the only problem is the skies would be crowded.
Yeah, it's got to be a little crowded,
Hey,
but
I'm trying to get some sun. All these cars just.
Yeah, you're just boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you're on with the tower, just waiting to take off.
This is where you wait.
so what do you guys think about this? Are you guys for this? Flying cars? I mean, you knew it was coming eventually, but
Yeah, I'll let them keep doing all these test flights for a while, and then
It's gonna be a
we'll see.
while for Big Nick goes up to the
test
air.
it.
I think it's
you're not going up in the air, Big Nick?
I'll be first
I
in
wanna go
line.
up right now.
They'll be
I'm
first
good.
in line.
First in line to buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like
test
flying at
I'll
all.
test
I
it.
buy
ain't a
one.
flyer.
I'll put a loan down.
I like being firmly on the earth.
It took 2 years to build at a cost of $2.3 million, and
Million with an M?
hit a max speed of
That's-
120 miles per hour.
Wow. With an M.
That's less money than I
It's
wanted
like
to
AJ on the
cost.
highway.
Could you imagine being up in the sky and you're flying, I guess now, and then the cops pull you over? Hey, where are you supposed to stop? Staying in the sky. Let's just park it on the cloud. Excuse me, sir. You realize how much you were flying? Yeah, I know. I'm flying like a bird. Okay?
Imagine you're just
That was wild.
imagine you're just in the air and you get a check engine light going. You're like,
Hey, I need an oil change up in this
shit.
cloud. Stop by Jesus. Hey, Jesus, you got an oil shop?
Need to fill up my tank.
Hey, Moses, you got a wrench?
All right, good.
What do you got?
Oh,
let's go.
John.
Oh, we got a. Ooh, look at this thing.
I mean, that looks fancy. That thing looks fancy.
pretty
but it looks-
legit.
it's from the 1940s.
Yeah,
It looks like back in the future.
That's what I'm saying.
this doesn't look like 2021.
They said it cost 2.3 million to
That's
build.
not enough.
That's
Yeah.
not enough.
That's not enough.
way more.
And in the article, it said it's
Front of it
flying
kinda looks
car.
like a Porsche Corvette.
It should be the.
Damn.
Listen,
I do not trust
listen.
that.
It's
I mean,
cool
that's
as
pretty
shit,
legit.
and I want no part of it.
That thing, that looks like that thing is gonna go down.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
What's the company?
Klein Vision. So it got as high as 8,200 feet in the air, hit a max speed of almost 120 miles per hour, and yeah, like you
far
said,
is
It's not that high and it's not that fast.
Yeah,
And who's the crazy son
Wait,
of
how
a bitch
fast?
behind the wheel?
there are about
up to 100.
40,000 orders of this aircraft in the United States alone.
All right, time to put fuck Dogecoin. Put it in this.
So they're in the article. It says they're making a second prototype.
Yeah.
This one's gonna have a 300 horsepower engine, and it can go up to 186 miles per hour. So that would be 70 miles per hour
they're-
faster, and can go up to 600 miles.
So the
So they're working on it.
So would you guys?
does this thing run on-
$2.3 million one is just the economy version.
Does this thing run on regular old gasoline?
No, it runs on dreams.
Oh, because it's fake.
Ambitions.
It runs on
Now, here's the question: would you guys trust an Uber driver in one of these?
Oh my god.
I don't trust an
Depends
Uber
on their
driver on the
rating.
ground,
Depends
bro.
on-
I stopped taking Uber.
Is their rating over
After my
4?
second crash in an Uber, I stopped taking one. Two of them.
Two of them.
Two of them. After
It's
my
not surprising.
after
They're
my-
two of the worst drivers in the world.
dude, yeah. One of them, I was like genuinely scared for my life. I like, asked the dude to pull over. He's like, I just can't do that.
It was not a good scene.
I just can't do that.
He's like, I just can't do that.
This,
it's
John, to
not how
answer
it
your
works.
question, it goes off of regular pump fuel.
Well, my question.
So it does go
you
off
ask
pump
that?
fuel?
Who asked that? Oh, you asked
did.
that. Oh, I thought you asked that.
No,
My bad.
No, John told me it ran on dreams, and I accepted it.
That's on me. I don't give a
It goes on-
fuck
it runs on
regular
gasoline?
gas. Yeah.
That's absurd.
Dude, you would blow through a tank of
It
gas,
can switch
keeping
from
it
an
in the air.
aircraft to a
Imagine
car.
running out of gas up there.
What?
So
Yeah, you're dead. You're going down.
where do you fly it though? Do you go from like
in the sky.
airport to
I-
airport?
We're making an emergency landing on that building.
I for sure push the limits of my gas tank all the time. Like I'll leave here with like
I'm there
4
right now.
gallon or like 4 miles left. And I'm like, oh, I can probably make it, onto the highway, get off at the next stop.
Like a month ago, or less than a
I
month
should
ago,
not be trusted in a
I had
plane.
a close call. I left my house. It's like a 52-mile trip for me.
Mm-hmm.
I had 70 in my tank, and I'm like, oh, like I'll be fine. Like I'll be cutting it close, but I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm like a few exits away, and I click my thing to see where I'm at because my thing came on. I was at 10, and I was like, oh no, I'm 2 miles away. It's down to 5, and I was like rubbing the steering wheel, like, come on, baby, come on. I was
Dude,
like, what?
so
two more miles.
So I left here late one night, and I had 5 in my tank. I know I had 5 miles, and I was like, "That's enough."
I'm
to
bad
get
with gas,
to the
dude. I'm
Cumbies down
bad.
the road. Like I'll have no problem, right? I get to Cumbies, and I don't have my wallet on me.
no.
And I'm like, I left it at the office. I got to drive back.
Ah, tough. So now you got to drive back and then
so I
drive back
drive
there.
back here.
You should have been
and
all right. It's about like a mile and a half.
It's not that. Yeah, it's not that far. But like I get here, door's locked. Casey's gone. And my phone is on like 3%. I'm like, if my phone dies, I don't have my wallet, and I'm locked out of here. I might just be
and your
sleeping in the
car's
parking lot
dead.
But
So what happened?
AJ answered the door. He was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Casey
And then
went home,
I made
AJ
it
was
there
here.
in time. But yeah, for a moment thought I was dead. But what I'm saying is, you can't trust me with one of these planes, dude. I'm gonna run out of gas.
Speaking of not being able
I'm
to
with
trust
you there.
people, you ready for this one? Police say woman stole $1 million worth of jewelry from her date. Ooh. So,
That's
ready for this? Atlanta police are on the lookout for a woman who's been accused of stealing jewelry with a reported value of around $1 million from her date. The two, who had reportedly just met, spent several hours with each other before heading to a hotel. So far, so good. When they got to the room, the guy stored his jewelry in a safe and eventually slept.
Yeah, that sounds
When,
like
when,
a hooker.
when he got up,
Yeah.
he said he could hear the shower
You
running in the
don't
bathroom.
you don't put your jewelry in a safe for just
Ready,
like
ready.
a date.
So when he got up, he said he could hear the shower running in the bathroom. So he thought his date, who was not in the room, was with him, was in there. Instead, she had left hours earlier. He assumed his date was taking a shower. The man told the police that he had $1 million worth of jewelry stolen from him.
Can't trust hoes, man. Can't do it.
So yeah, this was, he paid for this date, so he lost more than $1 million. This was a hooker.
Sounds like it.
Or an escort. I'm sorry, an escort.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
My fault.
Thank you for being politically correct.
Woman of the night.
We like to stay PC on this show.
Night crawler.
I guess speaking of whatever you said, escort, Mike. This topic is a little weird, so just bear with me. Man,
gonna love this
in
one.
quotations, buckled penis during sex in first documented case of vertical penile fracture.
Stop. That.
The 40-year-old man, who remains anonymous for entirely justifiable reasons, reportedly buckled against his partner's perineum, aka the region between the anus and the genitals.
Dude, that like bothers me. That like, I don't like that.
vertical fracture, huh?
Vertical. Why?
So we're not talking
There's a
about
link to this too. I got it.
we're not talking about snapping here.
Stop.
buckling.
Stop, please.
Like you jam your finger.
Bro.
All right. Well, listen.
Every time you try to
Do you guys know?
Too painful.
Do you guys know
bro.
Dennis Rodman broke his penis
Yes, he
3
did.
times?
Yeah, he did. Well, Dennis
Rodman,
yeah,
3
Dennis
times.
Rodman.
3 times?
Yeah.
3 times.
I heard he's
Dude,
done
the
it
dude's
before.
crazy.
And his
The
stories of
dude's
how he did it
crazy.
are the dumbest things I've ever heard.
know what? They made
He's
it-
like, I took a running start across the room.
Mike,
and
you know,
Superman dove
Michael
with this girl.
Jordan got the
And I
last dance.
happened to
Dennis
put her
Rodman needs his own. Dennis Rodman needs his own 10-part docuseries. I mean, that guy's got stories.
I want to be his
Hey,
best
coach,
friend.
I can't play today. I got a broken penis.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I do.
Pelvis?
Sideline.
You mean pelvis? No, penis.
You heard me.
I would love to be Dennis Rodman's friend.
Hey, AJ, I can't come into work today. I got a broken dick.
Broke my penis. So I don't want to keep going, but I'm going to. The doctor said that he had a 3-centimeter vertical tear.
Vertical.
Oh wait, hold on.
I don't like any of the words that are being used.
All right, hold on. One more
Centimeter.
sentence. I got one more sentence.
This is your last
Hold
shot,
on.
though.
All right. The study notes. So they did a study about like how often this stuff happens. I guess. The study notes that up to 88.5% of penile fractures occur during sexual intercourse, with a 20-year retrospective study concluding that doggy style and man on top as the 2 main causes of the injury.
Really?
What are the other man on top? Wait, man on top?
No, so what are the other positions? Joey, there's a
What?
couple.
I feel like I don't want to make things right. I feel like woman on top would be the
That's
one
what
that
I'm
causes
thinking.
the most things here. Yeah, that's.
Speaking of on top, we're gonna get
Wait, I
away
want
from
to
this
hear
topic.
whatever Joey's
You don't want to keep talking
Please
about
end this topic.
You don't want to keep talking about this?
It's a steer, but sorry,
I have
not.
a steer.
You said 80. You said 88%.
What's the other?
Of fracture.
What the hell are the other 12?
Bicycle would be my guess.
Falling down? Or
How
something?
would you-
Oh, your heart.
I mean, think about
think
France crash.
Hey, think about skateboarders. Landed on a rail or something like that.
No.
Have you seen those fail videos?
Your heart and you just fall right on
Snowboarders,
the ground.
anything like that, man.
I don't like that. That makes me feel
Falling
weird.
square like.
I feel like
Oh yeah, they call that.
That's
I don't want to get too
Popsicle
graphic.
stick.
Yeah.
See, John said there's even a term for it. Popsicle
Yeah,
stick.
so when you're skateboarding, when you popsicle stick, it's when the board goes for a visual. Kind of tears up the old
Has it
taintaroonie.
happened to you?
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's a Taintaroonie. That's the best place to get it out of the options.
I actually prefer getting it there. I actually prefer
Are we in consensus to move on from this?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
I think we're.
All right, so
social.
Battle of the Billionaires. Richard Branson will attempt to beat Jeff Bezos to space.
Yes.
Called Virgin Galactic.
Go.
I love
Listen,
the name
you
first
guys,
and foremost.
We outnumber the billionaires. We all gotta make a. They're all going to space. We just find a way to keep them there and keep their money here.
When Jeff Bezos is
that
in
so
space, we
crazy?
rob his house. He won't be there. He won't be there.
They're going to space.
People's billionaire. though.
Joni Capone.
People's billionaire.
Who?
Richard Branson.
What does that mean? What is?
I think he's. I think he's the people's billionaire.
I don't know, billionaire. What does that mean?
He's got the Virgin.
He's hoarding.
Islands.
He's hoarding the wealth and parasailing
Galactic
with
is a
models
great
in the
name.
Bahamas for us.
Yeah, I think no.
I love how he's doing this.
So this is actually been a long.
Flint, Michigan hasn't had clean water in like 4 years.
This has
We're
actually
going
been a
to
long time
space.
coming. Since the early 2000s, Branson and Bezos have been trying or vying to develop, test, and launch suborbital rockets that can take wealthy thrill seekers on brief 2,300 mile per hour rides a few dozen miles above Earth.
So
And
where
their
you
efforts
guys-
have been framed as a billionaire space race.
I got my money on
I think I'm gonna
Bezos.
buy a Branson jersey.
I'm going Branson.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got it.
Very committed.
Yeah.
And he's the people's billionaire.
What the fuck does that mean?
As they say, he's the people's
No further
billionaire.
questions.
How does he?
Joey has a lot of questions, I think.
Go further.
Yeah, I mean, good for them, I guess.
So what do you guys think about it? Say you had billions of dollars. Would you want to enter space?
No.
Or would you be like, fuck it.
I mean, I
I'm going to
wouldn't
something
trust
else.
people because I would think that people are like me
don't.
are going to be like they want me gone
I don't.
and they want my money.
Yeah?
I gotta really trust
They're
the
gonna
pilot.
Are you going to Mars, Colin?
I will go to Mars, yeah.
So that what's their destination? Is it destination Mars?
I don't know. It didn't really say.
Unpaid
Just,
intern
just
on
to
No,
get
I
into
think
space.
they're doing.
Gonna take people up there on like a ride in space.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
kind
a
of
roller coaster, you know.
I mean, it's probably going to be a business venture for them too. They're going to get some kind of return on
Like
it.
a roller coaster type.
Bro, I don't understand.
Most of these guys don't do this stuff unless there's a return on investment. So
Here's the
Why
thing.
are they
the
making
roller
the
coaster
space
ride.
elevator?
I don't.
yeah,
Did you get that on
So how do you get like the
smashed
average?
my hand.
Not the average, but like a rich person. Let's say you're Richard Branson. Okay. You're the people's billionaire.
hey,
apparently.
you know what? I like the sound of this. Keep going.
And
It's catching on now, Mike.
and
It's
your
catching on.
plan is to bring wealthy people into space. More than likely, middle-aged millionaires,
Yeah.
right? How the hell are you physically going to prepare them to get up? Like, you know what I
what if
mean?
they
Like, there's like
die?
G-forces to like lift off
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Alright.
sure you'll have to sign some sort of waiver, liability,
gonna
sign
sue
your
you,
life
you
over
must.
wills, all that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But
Do you know how wild?
People are gonna die.
I mean, yeah,
man.
yeah.
I don't want it to happen, but like,
There's got to be a lot of test runs.
It is
There's
what
got to
it is.
have to be like here's the forces on the human body. Here's what's going to happen.
Like,
Here's what you have to do to
astronauts
prepare.
train,
Yeah,
you
I mean
know.
they're not just going to blindly do it.
Could you imagine?
You know, I'm
if
sure
Jeff
there's just
Bezos
too much liability
went
with
up
that.
and he died, and like something happened and he died. You know how crazy that would be.
Bezos?
Yeah, he'd be.
Yeah.
Bezos is going to die. He's
No,
not
that's why. But
coming
like,
back.
could you imagine from like of all the things from a space like something going wrong in space?
I'm telling you now.
Was it Elon
It's not a
Musk
prediction.
guy
It's a
that said-
promise. He's not coming back.
All right, start bench cut. Elon Musk, Bezos, and what's his face? Branson.
Starting
We're all starting Branson.
He's the people's billionaire.
millionaire. I mean, come
Mike,
on.
we all want to know what that means, dude.
Yeah.
What are you
Who you
talking
benching,
about?
Mike?
Get it.
I'm gonna bench what's the other? Who's
Elon
Musk.
Musk.
Sixth man of the year.
Bezos is an absolute villain.
I'm gonna have Elon come off the bench only because of Dogecoin. Because I need him around for that. But Bezos can fuck off. I don't care about him. I don't care.
AJ. Start bench cut. Branson, Elon Musk, and Bezos.
Starting Elon Musk.
Just
Everything.
Just in
Just
general,
everything.
being a friend.
Just consider everything.
Being a friend.
Bezos, Richard Branson, and Elon Musk.
Bezos.
I'm gonna go starting Branson.
let's go.
Starting Branson.
People's billionaire.
Very good.
Benching Elon.
Yeah.
Fuck
Benjamin.
out.
I think that's the right answer.
I think that's probably the common answer.
Again, why are we all? Why do we love Richard Branson?
He's a billionaire.
All right, you gotta stop saying
Like,
that.
did
you make that up?
saying that?
He's the people's billionaire.
What the
Joey.
fuck? All right.
He has Virgin
Dude,
Records,
Branson
Virgin
hasn't even been in
Islands.
like the public
He's a
eye in
virgin,
so long.
virgin.
Like I feel like in like the
Same,
mid
bro.
2000s he was everywhere. He was,
Shout
he was
out
always
Colin.
parasailing and like where's he been, man? All I'm saying.
Hey.
I only see.
I've only soaked.
I've heard that before, Mike. He's the people's billionaire.
Yeah, that's right, AJ.
Thank you.
Yeah, what are you gonna say now, Joey?
Yeah, it's just everyone knows.
Joey.
it.
Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that.
All of us here know it.
Everybody but you know, Joey.
Yeah.
Wow, roasted.
Kind of to backpack off nuts.
If I go
question,
on to
though.
his Wikipedia and it says Richard Branson, the people's billionaire.
Oh, wait, how do you edit?
I'm gonna go outside and smoke a pack. I'm gonna smoke all my cigarettes.
I'm saving it as we speak.
So
Thank you.
if you guys had the option, kind of backpacking off Nuts' question, if you guys had the option to leave Earth and inhabit and start a new life on Mars, would you go or would you stay here?
I'd stay here.
Stay here.
100%.
What are we doing on Mars?
What am I going to do ahead of this? There's nothing to do there.
I'm going 100%.
Let's say like Mars is like fully inhabitable. You're a billionaire. You can like start, a family, house, whatever.
There's no atmosphere there.
You can't have sex.
Yeah, Mars is inhabitable, isn't it?
What do you mean? You got plenty of
There's
gear.
no
Get the
atmosphere.
fucking thing rolling.
That's the number one problem. Number two is there's shit here that's not there. There's like water parks here.
Disneyland.
And like there's Disney World is here. Like you know
There's
what I mean?
no
Like,
lazy rivers on
what
Mars.
are you gonna
so
do then?
How
There's
many more-
movie theaters here.
How many more years of Earth do we have? Like 7, if we're lucky.
And I'm gonna live them up the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
What are you doing on Mars? What are you doing there?
I'm gonna ride it out down here.
I'll become the first
down the
Mars
ship.
Chipotle franchisee.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna get into a little bit of a more controversial topic right now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So,
Go, controversial Fridays.
and I apologize in advance if I butcher this first name.
No, that's makes
But
sense.
U.S. sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson could miss Olympics over failed drug test.
Dude,
Stay on the
You ready to know what she failed for?
marijuana.
Marijuana.
30 days suspension.
How crazy is this?
This is what I read.
In today's day and age,
I saw
that
that. I wasn't shocked.
Like
Not
Michael
cool.
Phelps,
Not cool.
he did it, and the media just turned their eye to it. They didn't
Yeah.
care, and now this happens to her, and now it's a
Alright.
big fucking
Who
deal.
is this
It's
person?
2021.
Because I saw all these posts when she qualified.
Yes, she's probably the fastest woman
Oh, she's
on
just
Earth.
like really good.
She's really fast.
This
So
guy.
can anyone tell me
She's
what
she's
state
"I'm
she
that-
lives in?
I'm that girl. I'm that girl.
Does she live in Oregon?
because if she lives in
She lives in a state where it's
I don't
not-
understand. Yeah, is it legal in the
So
state that she lives
she's
in?
living in a state where it's not recreational use isn't legal.
Okay.
So it's not based off of what I don't know if it's an Olympic. I don't know if it's a state thing, an Olympic thing, but she's from
assuming it's an Olympic.
Oregon. And it has to be both.
That's the
but
thing.
But who cares? It's not like she's taking like performance enhancing. Marijuana isn't going to make you faster.
No.
It doesn't.
I would argue it does the opposite.
I would argue it does the
With
opposite.
all like the legalization of it now, dude, that's bad.
It's a-
this is not a good look.
It's not.
It's a matter of like the Olympic.
Tokyo does not.
Yeah, but she's not doing it. She didn't do it there.
But you know what?
It's a matter of the Olympic Committee's rules and regulations. It's not like
But in fairness too, like I do think the thing is stupid, but at the same time, like she knows she's getting drug tested for all these things. So like, what made her think that she could get away with this? You know, so like you have to look at it from that way too. Even though I think it's stupid that this is happening, she had to have known that like you can't fuck around with this stuff. She trained for years for the Olympics, and now it could be thrown away for nothing because of a marijuana test. Like, it sucks, but like you got to be smart about it.
So what I did like is she tweeted out, "I am human." That's all she tweeted.
What'd she tweet?
Just "I am human." Just kind of like she's not complaining. She's not doing any of that. She's just stating what she believes, and I don't know. I just my personal 2 cents is that she might not even have done. She might have just used it as like a way to recover better.
Yeah,
And, obviously it's for medicinal use for people with cancer or things like that. And it's just very interesting that the Olympic Committee is, for all intents and purposes, outdated.
Changing their rules with marijuana.
and there's a lot of
Olympic Committee.
It is
Yeah,
outdated.
outdated.
and some of this stuff just really needs to be.
Kind of going crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
what was I about to say too? Fuck. What was I? Fuck. Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. I had a good.
Sorry, you were on marijuana.
I had a good point.
Going off that.
what
Do
is
you,
the? I'm sorry.
no. Do you guys think that marijuana should be just taken off the list of banned substances in every sport, college included?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say,
I
what
mean,
is the?
it
What's the rationale?
I wouldn't say
if
I
it's
wouldn't
becoming
say college if they're like underage. Because like mass.
Yeah, it's 21.
It's 21.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it
So,
21
if
to
a freshman,
to legally?
if a freshman gets caught with weed, like they shouldn't be like.
This is what I was gonna say. You were saying she was like, "I am human," this and that. She's not arguing it.
Yep.
I mean, it's tough. What are you gonna argue? Like, you can't. It's the Olympics. You're not gonna win that fight. You know what I mean? It's like there's only so much you can do.
That's a
so
tough
it's
one to
like
go against.
it's unfortunate. You gotta just bite your tongue and just what. Hopefully that plays out and they cut her some slack and she doesn't get suspended. But That would suck. I'd feel so bad for her if that happened. Just throwing
got, Joe?
away years of training.
No, for sure.
I'll look it up.
What do you got, Jay?
I'm assuming she's young.
What rattles my brain is like just
21.
Look, why is that rule there? Like I get like
I'm sure it was.
performance enhancing drugs, like that makes a ton of sense. Like we want a fair fight, you know, like we want everybody on the same playing field, and if you're taking something that enhances your performance,
Story.
you know, got to shut that down. Why even test for illicit drugs?
I think the rationale behind it is they're testing for any sort of substance, and any sort of substance in your body is deemed as performance enhancing. No matter if it's, like you said, it could be, you know, degrading their performance in and of itself. But I think they probably just see cannabis as a way to enhance recovery or enhance, you know, healing processes, and
So
you know,
it's like
deemed
an
as enhanced.
overarching thing for like the Olympics. Like every team is held, every country is held to the
Oh yeah.
same.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is nowadays masking agents are becoming so big and so popular, especially for, you know, HGH. You can have these masking agents that basically take it out of your system or mask the fact that, you know, you test positive or whatnot. But I think, was it last Olympics or the Olympics before that, summer? I mean, tons of Russians got
Well, that's
banned for-
just been.
Aren't the
all-
Russians?
I mean, the Russians have been notorious for
competing, right?
What's that?
Is it this Olympics that the Russians aren't allowed to compete
Yeah,
because of it?
I don't know.
It was
Think
like
so.
they got like massively
Yeah, they got massive stipends.
screwed.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah.
not screwed. They got found out. Is what
Yeah,
they
that's
did.
what-
You know what I mean?
But yeah, it's interesting. It's really, really interesting. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever. The Olympic Committee is probably a bunch of old people that don't want
Nerds.
to change,
Yeah.
and so I'm sure in the next foreseeable future we won't see any sort of changes to.
Yeah.
Your
probably not.
reasoning is just like I don't want you guys to be doing that.
Yeah.
You don't do it. 'Cause I don't want you to do it.
Yep.
Back in
What-
1940,
who the hell?
illegal.
I don't
Yeah,
care if
it's
my
2021.
swimmers
Let
are
people fucking
doing
smoke
crack,
weed.
dude. I don't care if whatever. Like just put on
Have a good
Let them do
time.
some speed.
whatever. Go right ahead. Just don't do it right before the race.
It's nothing to
I mean, going off that, do you guys think? I know we've kind of had this topic before. We've talked about it in baseball. I know Nick's proponent for it. Mike's proponent for it. And I don't know if it's jokingly or not, but like, do you guys think that just all banned substances should just be allowed and it's a free for all? Like, especially in the Olympics. Like, what do you think?
I don't think it should be. I don't.
Degree.
I do think it should just be to sports.
all banned substances.
I mean,
There's got to be a
Yeah.
line. There's got to be like a cutoff of things.
I'm
you
fine
can
with people
and can't
taking
do.
it and like, you know, trying to get around it and have the option of getting caught. Whatever. That's always been in sports. It's always gonna be in sports. Whatever. You can't just make it legal though. I don't think.
Yeah. Big Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's a fine line. I mean, to me, it's either one or the other. You can't have like a halfway point. Like, it's either you get rid of all the drugs or you let everyone take the drugs. Like, because whoever takes the drugs and whoever doesn't take the drugs, obviously, the guy who's taking the drugs is going to beat you. And if that's your choice, that's your choice. But to me, you should have it out and be like, look, if you want to have steroids available, everybody can take steroids. If you decide not to take steroids, that's your problem. But, like, you can't say, oh, well, we're going to have HGH allowed but not steroids. We're going to have steroids allowed but not marijuana. Like, it's either all or nothing. And if you decide not to take it, then that's a different story.
But now, so let's say you're in the MLB, right? And the MLB says we're going to allow steroids, and you decide from like a moral standpoint, you're like, I don't want to do that. That feels like cheating. I also
You'll be out of the league before you know it.
that's the thing. It's like if you want to be, you know, true to yourself and say like, nah, I think that's wrong, or like I don't want to put that shit in my body. Now you're at a disadvantage because you don't want to like sacrifice your health and put the drug in your body.
Right.
I mean, it's a really interesting moral question too.
I mean, here's the thing, and I'm a huge moral person, but if I grew up with nothing, and I got a kid, and I got a family, and I got to provide, I'm jacking myself with that shit, because I'm not going to let that motherfucker next to me beat me up. I want that contract that he wants from me. Because you guys might be on the same team, but boy, oh boy, you both playing for the fucking contract.
yeah.
I'm just saying, that's
No.
it. It's true.
No, that's a really good point, Nick.
You gotta do what's best for yourself.
I mean, do you want to work in McDonald's, or do you want to live in Malibu?
Malibu.
I like the sounds.
I choose. I'm gonna choose Malibu.
Really nice, yeah, a nice McDonald's in Malibu.
I bet the McDonald's Malibu are very nice, honestly.
All right, so it just about finishes up, but as always, we have a good segment, Florida Man Fridays.
Yeah.
You guys ready for this one?
Let's go.
A Florida man shot at police because he thought he was in a video game.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Do we have a video of
Way
this?
to go, dude.
Okay.
Way to go, Florida. Never disappointing.
I saw that yesterday.
Only in Florida.
Didn't know where the guy was from, but now it makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, that seems like a
That's
Florida
tough.
thing to do. He
That's
thought he was in
I did
GTA.
forget-
There's something about I don't know what it is.
He said he thought he was in GTA when I read the article.
He's like,
makes
my
sense.
bad, guys. I thought it was a
Sorry.
game.
He definitely was on.
That's
like,
totally my
He was
bad.
tripping on something for sure.
They got
Some
they got
bath
some
salts.
experimental shit down there. I think like the dealers of the world just like let their new experimental drugs loose in Florida and see what happens.
I do have actually a funny Florida story. So, when I was in college, they would always have this one radio station on in the gym, and they would always have a Florida, basically like a Florida Man Fridays, but it was every day.
Yeah.
And they would always talk about something stupid some Florida person did. So there was one time, this was like the one that stuck in my head the most. This lady came home, and she heard a bunch of like banging, like just absolute slamming on like this door upstairs, and so she thought there was an intruder in her house. So she called the cops immediately. Cops show up. For some reason, the door had locked upstairs. So the cops are banging on the door. They kept hearing this banging. They're like, "Hey, cops, whatever." They're like, "We're gonna break down the door." So they break down the door just to find her little Roomba just malfunctioning next to the door. But like the stupid shit that people do in Florida is just crazy.
It's the humidity, man.
Like
It's
guy
totally the
gets his
humidity.
head bitten off because he thinks he can put his head in an alligator.
Yeah.
Like that's happened before.
Some story of,
I mean, no offense, you
Florida
deserve that.
man broke into a
For being an
house
idiot.
at 5 in the morning, started cooking breakfast. The people came downstairs and they said, "Go back to sleep. I'm just cooking breakfast." So they called the cops and got the guy arrested.
Ridiculous.
This is the one that was Florida man on LSD saves dog from imaginary fire.
I have seen that.
That one's great.
Stop.
That's hilarious.
Stop. That's too much.
He's a savior.
All right, one extra topic. Any of you ever watch Clifford as a kid?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
So they're coming out with a live action movie.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
looks
No.
freaking weird.
Nick, this looks so bad.
Let me see if I can pull up video. I don't know if you guys have video of it.
I'll see if I can pull it up.
All right.
It's on YouTube.
I can try to pull it
Might
up.
be copyrighted, so we're just going to show it
so
off air. But go
funny.
look it up. Viewers, please go look it up,
I'll
especially
just
if you're
show
a
you
Clifford fan.
picture of it. It just looks terrible.
I hate the dog.
So what do you guys think about like these live action movies of cartoon
why
shows
make
as a kid?
why make this in general? Who's this for?
It's like a
Here's
live
one
action movie of SpongeBob. It's just, what is going on?
Nick.
You got it?
Look at that, dude.
I saw one thing. Some guy was like, he was one question I have is who the hell is picking up this dog's shit after it goes to the bathroom? Yeah, some big.
Was it always a big puppy?
Yeah, I hate that
No,
it's
it
a
was supposed to
puppy.
be a dog.
Oh, there's a trailer,
I
but
hate that
like
it's a puppy.
here, I'll
And they just
show.
enlarge it.
Why? Why are we making this movie, you guys? Because like anybody who watched Clifford as a kid is like our age.
Yeah.
So kids, if this is for kids, wouldn't know who Clifford is.
Our age, Joey, aren't you like 40?
Yeah, I'm 42 years
come
old.
on.
Clifford, in the trailer, Clifford grows because the girl cries and shows the dog.
I'll show you the first 10 seconds.
Yeah,
of this
I'm out. I'm out on it. I like this.
Did you watch Clifford?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a big ass.
The big red dog.
I'll tell you what, they'll probably make a killing on it too because
Family.
I mean,
It goes beyond
That's
species.
exactly why they made it.
We are family.
All right, that pretty much wraps up. Anyone have anything else? Anything interesting for the weekend?
Dante, do we got viewer questions?
let
Viewer
me see
questions,
if we got any viewer questions. Let's see what we got. Honestly, this was a wild comment section today. A lot of soaking was talked about in the comments.
Well, that's bound to happen.
Keep your soaking to yourself.
I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Cathal, Cathal, Cathal. I'll just go with Cathal. It
Cathedral?
sounds better. This person said that you are grossly underrated.
Wow.
Hey, there we go. This person says you are gross.
End of the show, drop some comments. And
Thank
questions.
you.
Luke asks, so this is all the people that are in the hot dog competition. Are y'all soaking your hot dogs?
Yes, I am.
I'm not. You're
I
dipping
am.
it in the
If I
water.
need to.
You're a fucking
If I need
liar.
to.
I'm not sitting next to Joey.
Why would you not do that? That's what the pros do. Weren't you watching chestnut videos?
Yeah, but
If
I'm
the
not
10
dipping
minute
my
mark
hot
is
dog
coming up
bun
and I
in
need
water.
2 more, it's going.
That will make me throw up. That would make me throw up.
A wet hot dog?
Soggy,
A wet
soggy,
soggy
a soggy hot dog bun? Yeah, that would make me throw up.
I got
I
another
might have to
one.
have a practice bun.
Here's one from Adam A. Can someone ask Joey what it's like to be the only Disney adult on Peter Pan's flight when he goes to Disney World? That one was for you, Sportsnut crew.
Thank you, Adam.
Wow.
It's a great question.
Right on, Adam. Thanks a lot.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I've been on that too. So
I've been on it too.
Thank you. I actually didn't get to go on it, dude. I was actually pretty bummed about it. Not because I'm a Disney adult or whatever you call
So
me.
you are
did we talk
But
about some of the
because-
rides that you went on? Some of the
No,
experiences
we haven't
that you
talked
had?
about it
Can
at
we
all.
talk about a
about
little
your
bit? We have a couple minutes. Can we talk a little bit about your
I would love to talk about Disney World, dude.
Okay, so let's go.
I'm a Disney adult, you know.
Yeah, try to make fun of me, dude. You just made a Disney segment for yourself.
Fuck you, fucker.
Yeah, it was a good time. What do we? What do you guys want?
know what ride was your favorite.
Tower of Terror, dude. No.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. You guys, have you guys heard about the new Star Wars ride there?
No.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit. All right. This is
nice.
a story. I'm so glad that we did bring this up. Dude, so there's no line for this ride.
No, come on. I don't
You have
believe
to
it.
join a boarding group
Oh, okay.
on your phone.
Gotcha. Makes
Okay,
sense.
so it opens at 7 a.m. You have to sit there and refresh at 7 a.m. and hope that you get it. Okay, I got a boarding group at 7 and 11 seconds, and I was in a backup boarding group. I was in group like 170, which means like 4,000 people got in that 11 seconds before me. It's crazy to try to get on this ride. So we were in a backup group, which like doesn't necessarily mean you might get on the ride. So it's like the end of the day and it had been raining and whatever, and then suddenly we get like, the ding on our phones, like head to the ride. And I mean, the setting of this place is unbelievable. Like the theming, it feels like you're fucking in Star Wars. I'm gonna ruin this ride for you guys, by the way. If you want some spoiler alert, whatever.
Spoil it up.
Spoil it
Dude,
up.
so when you finally get into like this like pre-show room, whatever, where like, if you've ever been on like a Disney ride, there's usually like, someone that gets on the screen and says like, we need your help to fucking save the galaxy and whatever. So like they do that thing, the little pre-show thing, and then the doors open and it's Ray saying
seen Star
like,
Wars?
we need your help. You got to pass through this battlefield, but it should be fine. Don't worry about it. And the doors open, and it's outside, and there's a fucking ship there, and there's like guys from the Resistance like waving you that are like, "Let's go, we gotta go." Yeah, and like they rush you onto the ship, and they're like, "We gotta get out of here," and like load you into the ship, and then there's this whole.
Do you actually run?
Yeah. They're like,
So you got some cardio in. Let's go.
and then the entire ride is like,
He goes, wait a minute, guys.
there's like other ships around. It's like
they stop you and say no smoking, sir.
it's like there's like other ships around, dude. It doesn't even feel like a ride. It's like you're there. It's like you get in the
Sounds
thing.
more like cardio to me.
So inside the ship is like a little bit of a ride. It's just kind of like there's a video where like, oh no, like the bad guys got you and their tractor beam and whatever. And then that same door opens, and I expected to like how are we gonna be in a different place? I didn't really feel us move. Dude, you know the like the bay inside the Death Star? Like where the door is, where like the ships leave out of?
Yeah.
You're there, and I swear to God, there's 100 stormtroopers there, like holding that, like all like, and they take you prisoner and put you into like a room, like a prison room, where like you get busted out of there by people, and you have to like get onto it. Dude, it's a whole experience. It's not even a ride. You're like moving room to room, getting busted out of prison. Like, it is where rides are going, dude. It was a full-on like live in Star Wars for a little bit experience.
How long was it?
Fucking crazy. 20, 30 minutes.
That's awesome.
It was
I'm
unreal.
not recommending this. I'm not telling people to do this. You should stay off of drugs. But imagine being on like acid
I
or
was.
something, and and it was amazing.
Holding my kid.
Like, this just sounds like a trip. Like, if you were on something during this, you'd lose your mind.
I mean, it is where rides are going and should go. It is
No, it
a
sounds
whole ass experience, and I don't have a single
I'm not
picture
a
of
big
it.
Star Wars guy, but these rides
Are you allowed
sound
to take
sick.
pictures?
He was on acid, he forgot.
Yeah, I was on acid, my bad. Yeah, I just don't have
I
it.
was really
So
just in a room the entire time.
yeah, I made this whole thing up.
just going on. He's lying down this boardwalk bed.
Were you able to go on Space Mountain?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know if you've ever seen that thing with the lights on. Space Mountain is really small. When it's only the fact that it's dark.
Oh yeah, it's like yeah. Okay.
It's like pretty small, and I looked it up, dude. Do you guys want to guess the top speed of Space Mountain?
45 miles an hour.
What'd you say? Top speed of Space Mountain is 28 miles an hour.
No,
I swear to God.
Shut up.
It's only because you're in the dark that ride feels cool. I mean, it's sweet, but it's because you're basically riding in pitch black.
I'm not gonna lie, when you go like that, like, yeah!
But if you saw that drop coming, you'd be like, oh.
Never been on Space Mountain.
I'm gotta take a Lumberland trip down there.
We
It's gonna
have
be
to.
fucking
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I can see none of the other spacecraft. Hey, fuck you, fucker!
big prediction. I'm like,
They
I'm
were
gonna
screaming, fuck!
make a bold.
Watch that video.
Oh.
I don't know if you already said this, but the Space Mountain in the light.
Yeah, he was just saying.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Casey.
terrifying. Sorry.
Hey John, I just got to bring up one thing. I'm a little uncomfortable that the banana's still up there.
Hey, my fault.
Oh God, yeah.
It's been up there the entire time, and I just keep looking at it. I'm like, oh. my God.
Bold prediction. I'm guessing Lumberland takes on Disney by next summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be doing. I
Lumberland
think
meet
we're
and
gonna.
I think
grow.
I need to talk to AJ about a full-time
I think we're
Disney
going
vlogger
to kill
position.
kill it this upcoming year because our goal is Disney next summer.
Hilarious.
I think it's gonna happen. I have faith in it.
Never been on Space Mountain.
I've never been to Disney.
What?
So.
Never been Disney.
What? I got 3. Wait, you've been there at least, though, right?
Yeah.
I got 2 that haven't been there. I got 3
The
that
reason,
haven't.
all right,
The line was.
I saw your jaw drop. What? I don't like flying. That is the biggest reason why I have not been there.
I hate flying too, but I go all
There's
west.
jungle cruises. There's other things.
That's what I do with my
I
kids
can't do
usually.
it, man.
The food you'll pay like out
Just
the
the one,
ass for
just the one,
food.
just
I
the
mean,
one.
it's a good
Yeah,
time.
that's another thing. Like it's an expensive trip. Like you got
it's
to
very-
you
talk
got
about
to dig
expensive.
deep in your
Oh,
pockets
it's very
if you're gonna go.
expensive.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
when you're
When you go there, just don't worry about money. You just
Yeah,
spend
you
it.
can't.
Yeah.
Because you can't
Dude,
think
yeah.
about it. You have to just do
Jamie
it.
said to me, she like we like went like drinking around the world, and then I was like, oh, like let's get dinner. She's like, oh, that's gonna be expensive. I was like, we are not mentioning dollars.
if you're
at all.
there,
Just worry about it when you
Until
get
we
back and you have to
yeah.
pay it off.
Absolutely not
I
thinking
agree.
about it.
That's how I take every vacation. It's like, just go.
Yeah, if you're you're going on
Can't think
vacation,
about
like
it.
you're not thinking.
I'm
about
not
that.
gonna
No, I
stress
agree.
about it.
do it. Just
I mean,
do
get
it.
on the
that.
plane and have a full-blown panic attack when you check
I mean, you
your
look at your credit
Mastercard.
card, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I spent $6 on a Mickey Mouse here. Fuck.
I spent $7 on a bottle of water. Shit.
Dude, I mean, the
Yeah,
drink
it's ridiculous.
to drink
I know
exactly.
what you spent.
$3.50 now. $3.50
For water?
It's actually not that bad.
That's
Even though it's
actually
still bad.
that's actually cheaper than
doesn't sound
Fenway.
that bad, to be
Fenway's
honest.
$4.50 for like a bottle of
I
water.
was gonna
That's
say,
good.
I mean,
compared to
it's
like something like a
unbelievable.
ballpark, that's not that
I
bad.
paid $7 for Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's like
Did they
I went to that
They're-
Pinocchio place and I spent fucking $40 on lunch.
yeah, and you get maybe
Dude.
like
Yeah, I went to
little-
Germany, the beer garden.
Yeah.
Right, and it's called the beer garden, but it's like a restaurant. Me and Jamie each got a beer, and then we did whatever, $160 and it was a lunch, dude. It was a lunch.
When I went to City
So-
Field 2 summers ago to see the Mets Giants play, I got 2 beers, like 20 ounce, like in the bottle, 2 hot dogs, and a water. $65.
It's fucking
How long did it take to eat those hot dogs?
Oh, at least 30 seconds most. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I was enjoying.
$65.
John. The odds are changing now.
Joey the odds are changing. No, Joey Chestnut wasn't
I
there.
tell you right now,
Oh,
we ever
30
fucking made this happen, we would make
seconds.
so much fucking content. We'd fucking
No, we would
It'd be
have
fucking
content
stupid
for
how
the
much
next
content
like
we'd
we'd have
Listen,
content for the
li-
next month.
Listen,
at least.
we get a beach house down there for
All
a
right.
week. For a week.
Oh, we're going
Airbnb send?
Airbnb is honestly, if you get a bunch of people,
Lumberland
it's not that
vacation.
much.
We all go. Content for a week straight. Disney content for a week. Orlando, we go to the beach. We have fucking meet and greets. We play spike ball on the beach.
You know what? Fuck this.
That's what I'm
Why is
saying,
the
next summer.
Wait a minute. Why is the 31st spike ball thing in fucking the Showboat Bay? Let's go. I could go to Florida, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Come on. No, next summer, I'm telling you, Disney and Lumberland.
All right.
Quote
We
me
would
on it.
fucking go down there. We would fucking destroy
We'd
it.
fuck shit up.
People would be
We
in the
would fuck
line for
shit up.
Mickey Mouse. We walk in. Hey, it's Lumberland. it. Take it over.
Yeah.
Someone's getting kicked out. For sure.
I put my
And
money- I put
my money's
on
on
me.
Big Mike.
Mike, I'd put money on
Mike got
myself.
kicked out of Fenway.
I think I'd get. I think
Difference.
there's a difference.
All right, guys,
You
that's pretty
fucking
much it for our
hysterical.
show.
Big Mike, you and I are on front row of Splash Mountain. We'll block the water.
Big Nick, hit us with the outro.
All right. Well, that's our Disney segment of the week.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank
the
God.
week, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, y'all, for enjoying. Fuck! I do this every fucking time.
It's a Friday.
Sorry.
It's
all right.
Casey's sake,
Thank
come
you
on.
very much for watching our show. We hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you
Make
did.
sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your
you did.
notifications on. Like I said, we've got Flaming Hot Fridays coming out at 12 o'clock. We got Mugshots coming out at 5 o'clock. And on Independence Day, Sunday, 4th of July, we have a special hot dog eating contest coming out at 10 o'clock. We're filming that literally in a few hours.
Wish us luck.
Joey's going to be fucking editing it. He's going to be eating. And
Joey.
he's going to film it.
Joey.
And then he's going to edit more. And then it's going to come out on Sunday.
He sees us.
Hey, Joey. He
So, hope you have a
actually didn't know
healthy and safe 4th of July.
Looking at
Be
myself.
smart. Don't be stupid.
Joey Hazelnut.
And we'll catch you guys next week. That's a wrap.
I love that.
Joey Hazelnut is his nickname.